Hello and welcome to yet another video of Mad About Sports. And today's video, we are going to be talking about the big record set up by the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Before we get into today's video, do not forget to check out our course with Mad About Sports on cricket analytics because this is your opportunity to check the course out. Because remember, if you want to have a dream career as a cricket analyst, this is your opportunity. Do not miss out because this could be a stepping stone into your dream career. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Yes, Sunrisers Hyderabad have broken their own record within a span of 15 days. Now you've heard it right. I mean, it's been just incredible from Sunrisers Hyderabad this season with the bat. They've torn apart records. We can't just say they've broken it. They've torn apart records in a way which we've never seen in T20 cricket. You're seeing supremo level of T20 batting right in front of our eyes, and Sunrisers Hyderabad have been the catalyst for it. They've set up 277 against Mumbai Indians. Now, 20 days later, they've gone on to break that by scoring 287 against RCB in the Chinnaswamy. And not just that, if you just look at the scores they've had in the recent past, you have to admit Sunrisers Hyderabad are in great stead. Remember, this season we've already seen some insane scores. Let it be Mumbai Indians 246, RCB 262, KKR 272, SRH 277, and now 287. These records, we're seeing T20 batting in a whole nother level. We're seeing T20 batting from a whole different dimension altogether. Is it the batters getting more stronger, or is it the bowlers getting more weaker? Now that is a big question which we'll answer throughout this video, because we've spoken about it in our live stream as well as to how the batters are just dominating the T20 format in a whole nother level. But are we seeing the end of bowlers dominating this format and it's just going into a batting friendly tournament? Yes, maybe we are. Batters have become extremely fearless. And you saw that yesterday when you have close to more than 500 runs scored in a single T20 game and 549 runs scored. That's no joke. Let's be very honest. 549 runs in a single T20 game, and you've had insane amount of runs. That's insane amount of runs. If you look this particular game, SRH RCB 287 and 262. You can say RCB consider way too many for them to even chase it down, but they were there to chase down till 262. But they were 20, they consider 30 too many, you can see at the end of the day. But if you just look at most number of sixers in a single game, you have to admit this has been one of those games where most number of sixes were hit in a single innings by SR. They broke that record as well. Incredible. You cannot say anything other than incredible for this record which has been set forth by them. They just came into that particular game with confidence. They came into the game by thinking yes they can do it, and they did, and they did it in some fashion, you must admit, because when you talk about the most number of boundaries scored in a particular match and the most number of runs scored by boundaries, this game holds another record for it. 400 runs scored just via boundaries. Insane record to have, isn't it? And you must admit, when you talk about these records being shattered, you just feel bad for bowlers, and bowlers are just being treated and served into the graveyard of just sheer T20 power hitting of this generation. But having said that, what is SRH doing good, right? SRH this season have not been the best of bowling attacks. They've had a very decent bowling attack, like so Patrick Cummins have done well. Mike Markanday has done decently well. Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been on and off. But what's been the biggest strength? They've had the second worst economy in this IPL. Let's be honest about it. They've gone about 10 in this IPL. But one thing that's saving them, the saving grace for the Sunrisers Hyderabad this season is nothing but their batting. They've been out batting teams, and that's really worked in their favor. The likes of Travis Head's inclusion into the team has really given them a different dimension, because Travis Head is right now batting in a whole nother level. He scored the fourth fastest IPL 100 yesterday against RCB. And not just that, alongside Travis Head is that young Abhishek Sharma. Because Abhishek Sharma, what he's providing with Travis Head is that fearless approach, that they are going hell for leather from ball one. And whatever happens, they'll see that later on. And that's been Sunrisers Hyderabad's strength this season. To play fearlessly and face the situation, take the bull by its horn. They're not afraid to fail, and that's really worked well for them. If you look, they've got Abdul Samad scoring runs down the order. Nitish Reddy is an exemplary talent you saw in the last game when they played Punjab Kings. Then you got the likes of Klaasen and Markram in the middle overs to tear down spin, to take down any attack in the world. Now, when you have such good batting depth, with Shahbaz Ahmed coming at number 8, you have to admit that's the best you can get. That's seriously one of the best batting lineups you can get in terms of power hitting. When you have Shahbaz Ahmed coming at number 7, number 8, and you have Pat Cummins who can swing the bat quite a bit. That's decent amount of batting you can say to notch up any target in the world. And they've got the top 5 who has been firing at some way, and they've been able to score runs. They've been able to score runs at a very high clip. Travis Head's inclusion, you'll have to say, has been the biggest masterstroke for the Sunrisers Hyderabad team, because since Travis Head has walked into this team, what that has done to this team is to give them that confidence that we can outbat teams in the power play. But more than everything, what that has done is given confidence to the Sunrisers Hyderabad team that no matter what happens, we are going to show it to the world that we are still one of the strongest batting lineup. You can say it's slightly a high risk approach, considering the fact that the day you fail as a bowling unit, you might have to chase a bit too many. Like if RCB would have scored 270, would Sunrisers Hyderabad have been able to chase it down? Yes and a no, because RCB's bowling has been utterly poor this season, and they've really shown why they've been possibly the worst bowling lineup to have ever stepped onto an IPL game. And they've really been conceding runs left, right, and center. RCB do not have answer for that. But can we take the credit away from SRH for their bowling performance? Yeah, for the batting performance, definitely not. And that's primarily because of what they've done this season. It's the second time they've repeated this, and they've been doing it quite consistently as well in terms of getting those extra ones, in terms of taking oppositions out. And they understand their weak suits. They understand their bowling is not the strongest. They have a Jaydev Unadkat who's not in the best of forms. They have a Bhuvaneshwar Kumar who's not the Bhuvaneshwar Kumar of the old. Natarajan, who also is not the Natarajan of 2020 or 2021, right? He's a Natarajan who's slightly on the lower side of his career. Then you've got Mayank Markande, who's inexperienced as a spinner. Shahbaz Ahmed is not the best left-arm spinner in the world. So understanding all this, Patrick Cummins knows that he's a trump card bowler. He will have to do a bulk of load, and he'll need support cast. But what's the best way to do it? Outbat teams, and they've been able to do that consistently. Daniel Vittori has really turned that approach around. Pat Cummins has really backed it up as well. And I think Sunrisers Hyderabad, if they make it to the playoffs, if they go deep into this tournament, it'll come down to their batting. And their batting has been really saving the day for them more often than not. And if they can continue doing this, you'll have to admit that Sunrisers Hyderabad are going to have a really, really good season. And that's going to really help in terms of how they're going to be perceived as well as a team. Now you understand that, at times, you'll have to undergo this particular changes as to whether Sunrisers Hyderabad can be considered favorites. Not just yet. They're not yet the favorites, you can say, because their bowling will still have to take some improvement. You never know. It's about peaking at the right time. And Pat Cummins teams have always done that, right? They peak at the right time. And Pat Cummins captaining a team once again to some bit of glory, and Sunrisers Hyderabad on a great stead. If Pat Cummins goes on to win the IPL, Pat Cummins would have possibly completed cricket in a very short period of while as a player. And that's where the challenge lies for Pat Cummins. But only time will tell whether he'd be able to do that or not. Thank you for watching this video once again, ladies and gentlemen. If you really did enjoy this video, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And also check out our course once again with Mad About Sports. The link is down in the description. Click on the link. Our team will get in touch with you after you fill the Google form. And then we can guide you how to make your dream career in cricket analytics. Have a good day, all of you. See you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.